Hi guys, it's Gretchen and thank you for joining my channel. I know this is a weird angle, but I lost my side camera. Now I'm just working with my ceiling camera, but I have it at a strange angle towards me instead of the table. But real quick, this video is going to blow your mind because I spent so much time doing a painting that turned out beautiful and then I screwed it up. Paint is fluid. I can redo whatever I'm doing at a whim, and that's what I'm gonna do. So the end result is actually really pretty, but then I screw up. So I do not even have a painting dried to show you from this video, but I guess the point is that we all screw up and you can just start over. So I guess that's my tutorial for today, that if you screw up, I'm sorry, you can just do it again. But the end result of this particular video is really pretty, so I just wanted to show it to you anyway, and then it's to be continued into the next video. So another video will be coming where I do restart and do another one. So the one that I do after that will look like this, and it has a lot of deeper purples and the violet in here. So it does turn out pretty, but you'll see this on the next video. And that's all I have for you. So at the end, you will just see what I've come up with, and we'll go from there. So God bless you. Have a good day. I'm actually taping a new canvas. I have to show you, the last two videos were of these two. And honestly, I love how they look. The white in here, which was a Master's Touch white, actually has some sheen to it. And this one has a little more violet and gold, but I love how they look together. I might put them like that. So I want to do another one to complement it. And these are just 8x8 canvases. I always tape the back because I don't like the backs to be messy. Here's the back of this one. Here's the back of this one. Got a little on here, but that's okay. So I always tape the back. I want it to be clean and just a little bit of color coming off the edge here. But when you are doing paintings, I often love a trio rather than a duo. So I guess it could be a triptych instead of a diptych, but they're not exactly the same. This one has a white and gray background. This one has this color, which is a neutral gray with white and violet in it. And it corresponds with a painting I recently did with a similar background. I added more gray after I used this, but I think I might add a little more violet to it again because I love this color. But they all kind of go nicely together. Not the same. I think I'll keep these two on the same wall. So if you're new to my channel, these are what I call my floral series type of paintings. I put a background down, then I use different colors to make the foliage, and then I put flowers on them. So I think what I want to do today is more of a maybe in-between color. I used this as the background, so I think I'll use this again, but I'm going to add some just plain gray. Look at my bottles, are horrible looking. And then I'll throw some silver in there, and then I'll use the other colors for everything else. So let me get my gloves on and prep. I think my table's prepped. I just have to mix up my colors a little better, and then I'll start pouring the base on here. What I did is I made a new color because I really like this violet gray and I like this gray, but I wanted to make a new color for the base and it's actually really pretty. I think it might be a good in-between color, but I'm gonna put a little bit of just gray in here. Maybe I'll just put a little swipe of the gray. And then I'm going to put this in here. Oh, that's pretty. Let me get my background going and then we'll start the fun part. Now I have wax paper down here because sometimes I like to reuse the color. And since I just combined colors, I'm gonna need this color for the background if I have to touch anything up. Oh, my son's little friend is in the picture now. We'll have to move him. He shows up in some of my videos. I don't know if you can tell what he is, but I can't pick him up because my hands are a mess. So his name is Creepy. If you can figure out who Creepy is, tell me in the comments. All right, let's torch this. I really do like this color. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I need to get my edges. Okay, Creepy's gotta go. Bye, Creepy. Do you see a Creepy? Hi. All right, I'm just gonna bring these over to have a look. I really do feel like those will blend nicely. So I'm gonna put color on here and then flick. What I'm gonna start with is this silver gray. I want the metallic purple. Violet for sure, because I want some of this dark to show up. Metallic black with silver and a little bit of white, so it's not completely black. I want dark colors to show up through here, and I'll add lighter colors later. Maybe a little bit of this base. What I'm gonna do is flick paint through the painting because I want it to splatter over there. You can't see over there. I have a splatter zone over there. It's all protected. My room is protected with lots of plastic everywhere. I'm gonna add this color. This is a pearl apricot orange. I just want to see what it does. I have these. I have that. I use these silicone tools for manipulation. I also use this. I could use this, but I feel like it would, let me show you. Oh, it all went over there. Let me do it from over here. That looks cool. So those are thick. This makes really thick lines. So not going to be a huge fan of that. It looks okay, but I like this guy because it just does like little ones. I know you're probably like, what is she doing? That's so much. But it's not actually as much as you think because I'm going to tilt and it's all gonna kind of blend together. I'm sure you can see this on video. These are so pretty. I love all the colors that are happening here. So I'm gonna leave this here the way it is. And all I'm going to do is tilt back and forth. Because I do have quite a bit of base paint in here. Yeah, you can see it running off. And now I'm gonna go back. Whoops. Next thing we'll do is the light colors. So we're going to get this, oh, it's actually neon magenta. Oh, I didn't use neon magenta yet. I used regular magenta. So let's get some more magenta in here. We're going to use the Pearl Apricot Orange. And then I didn't put any of the metallic orange, but I do want that in there too. So now I'm going to get these lighter colors to come through. Just so you know, it's sort of a crapshoot how this will fly out. So I really can't control that. I know the composition I want, but I really can't control how it will go on the canvas. So this is just fun and relaxing. Those are pretty. Let me get one more white there. Ooh, those are pretty. All right, I'm gonna walk away for 5 minutes and then I will come back and decide what else I want to do. I just tilted it again. I feel like it's too linear. I think I need a couple little ones up here and maybe blow out some of these little guys down here. But I want to add more color. The base color was this color and the gray, and you can see that it's not drying yet, but the sides are drying and it's drying a little more gray. I'm going to add just a little bit of the space in here. I think I'm done. I want to splatter paint though.